Good morning, y'all. Today is Tuesday. Alright, let's see. I have a webinar session in like 10 minutes, but today I'm basically just gonna work. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Really. Okay, yo. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start my day. Cool. I want to really try and sleep early today. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, yo. Talk to you later. Peace. Yo, what's good? I'm about to have my consultation with Walid. Just a quick consultation, like 15 minutes. Yes, that's gonna be happening. I just finished up the Instagram Live with Hollman and CB Acting Studio, and that was super insightful. It was really, really inspiring to hear her talk about, basically just talk about her journey as an actor and how she's made it. And one of the big things that I learned from her is like she's very big into the business of herself and how to advertise herself and doing her research to make herself the most marketable person. And one question that she always asks herself before a major audition or before any audition is, how can I make myself stand out, you know? And that's a question that I honestly don't ask myself, even though I know it's a very obvious question, but I don't ask that to myself because I don't know, I think it's just because maybe it's because I don't give myself enough credit, and that's like the first downfall that I have, you know? I need to think more in the ways of how can I stand out during an audition, you know, and find ways to stand out and be creative with that. So that's like a major thing. Another thing that she talked about is to continue to be creative and make your own content as much as possible, especially in this new day and age, because there are certain things going on in the entertainment industry that are limiting certain people from getting to bigger projects. So her biggest piece of advice was to continue making your own. So she made a challenge on Instagram, so I'll be participating in that and submitting a 1-minute short. So yeah, I'm excited. I've been kind of thinking about it for a little bit, so cool. Peace. Meeting's about to start. Bye. Yo, what's good, y'all? Just had my 15-minute consultation with Walid, and it was really good to hear. He told me I'm doing a great job in terms of, finding content and helping other actors, and that's been great. And I feel like more of my questions for him pertained more towards, the process of acting and auditions, because that's something where I'm super inexperienced in. I feel like it's something that you can only learn really with experience. So I wanted to get more insight into these types of things so that I can practice it my own, so that when all this ends, I can be more prepared for auditions. So yeah, and he gave me a lot of good advice, just on scene breakdown, scene analysis, and then small little ways that, if I have to do a cold read, that I can learn how to trust my instincts and how to develop a character in 5 minutes, 5 minutes or less. So that was super super insightful. Also learned a lot about just different types of readings or different types of different types of scenes, for example, timing for different types of genres, genre timing. So if you're doing a sitcom, the timing is very different from a drama, which is very different from a cop show, which is very different from maybe a medical show. Everything is very, they all have their different timings. So learning those timings would be key in learning how to trust yourself during an audition. So I need to do more genre study, I think, because I feel like the genre of movies and content I've been watching has really pertained more towards one type of one type of genre in the industry. And I think I need to maybe just diversify a little bit more, so that I can just learn a little bit more about other types of genres, because those are all possibilities, you know. Yeah. So that was very interesting and super helpful, super helpful. So yeah, took a bunch of notes, as much as I could in the 15 minutes. I didn't want to write while I was talking to him, because I didn't want to miss anything he was saying, so I just had to like process everything, and then afterwards I just wrote everything down as much as I can remember. But talking about it and decompressing it really helps out a lot. So because there are definitely some things here, like for example the genre timing, I totally forgot to write down in my notes. So yeah. Yeah, so that was super helpful. Yeah, cool. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start working for as much as I can today, and then yeah, that's it. So cool. All right, y'all, talk to you later. Peace. Yo, what's good? Cool. Just finished up with my work day. It's okay. There's way too many people out there that are like coughing and stuff like that. It's really disturbing. I don't like it. Yeah. Like for example, yesterday or the other day when we went grocery shopping, we were at Walmart, and there was this dude who literally like took off his mask and sneezed in the middle of Walmart. But he didn't even like cover himself. He just like sneezed. And then like the Walmart employees like yelled at him and they kicked him out. But man, like, and he was like laughing about it too. Like he was like it's no big deal, you know? And I was like, yo, dude, I don't know. Just like not the right time and place, man. And be more like hygienic about, if you're gonna do it, be more hygienic about it, you know? Like don't just like sneeze without covering yourself. And yeah. And he didn't even put on his mask like after that. He was like, he had like, it wasn't even a mask. He had like a shirt, and he kept like putting it over his face, putting it down, putting it, like he didn't keep it there. He just like kept going like that, you know? And it was like, I don't know. It's really obnoxious. Yeah. What else? Yeah, today's workday was okay, you know? Yeah, it was, I mean, it wasn't great, but I was busy the whole time, but like the amount of money I made was just like, I don't know, it's just not, the amount of time I have to wait at restaurants is like way longer than like before, you know? So it's just like, it's pretty obnoxious. And it's not their fault, it's just because like there's so many orders to go, you know, now. So it's just like, yeah, it's tough to deal with. So yeah, today was pretty rough. What else happened? But I saw that California passed like their new like sort of financial assistance for contract workers and like Uber drivers and things of that sort. So it should be easier for us to receive financial aid. So yeah, that's open for registration now, and they do like quarterly summaries and stuff. They need to check my like quarterly summary. So Uber sent us like an email saying how to access our quarterly summary so that we can submit it. Yeah, so they've been super helpful in that. So I need to do that today. And hopefully I can get approved by Sunday, because I think it's all under the same sort of unemployment thing. It's just a different form. So yeah. What else? Yeah. Other than that, I was also working on my monologue while I was driving, and I'm making faster progress than I did before. You know, I feel like now when I'm like rehearsing monologues and sides and stuff, it's more fluid, more like real, I would say, and less theater. In the beginning, at least, like when I start. because like last time when I started, it was very theater from like, you know, for a while. I need to stop using that term, like, but theater acting is very different from like film and TV acting, you know. It's like way more expressive, I'd say, bigger on expression for theater acting, and yeah, so whereas like film and TV is more for subtleties. Yeah, not that one is better than the other, that's just like what I've noticed, you know. Yeah, in terms of the acting, even when it comes to doing improv, right? When you're doing improv live, it's way more expressive, you know, way more like fluid physically, and like, you know, when you talk, it's like more I don't know, it's just very, it's a lot more expressive. But when you do improv, when we do like our improv classes but on the computer, we have to be like way more subtle, because like you just can't move as much, you know. You also need to control your volume and things of that sort in different ways. So yeah, so there's a lot to keep track of. But I realize that I'm moving out of like the theater-esque acting a lot quicker when I'm running through these new monologues and sides. So yeah, which is good. I feel more comfortable now, feeling the roles in a different way, you know. So yeah, yeah, so that's about it. Still workshopping it. I don't have to present it until Thursday, so yeah, so I still have some time. Cool. All right, I'm just waiting for my chicken to defrost, and then I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Cool. Peace.
Cause baby, all I got is high hopes. Do you feel the same? Do you want me, babe? Or is it just a game? Cause I got high hopes.